So what is a self-directed retirement account? In this video, I'm going to be very specific on what the difference is because a lot of people get confused in this. I'm fully convinced that if they want to change the financial trajectory of American citizens, they would sit down and require people to really dig in and take a test on the different retirement accounts out there. Because if you understand our retirement system, it's actually pretty awesome. The problem is it gets so confusing that most people don't understand it. So in this video, I'm going to talk specifically about what is a self-directed retirement account, how to take advantage of it, and how to make some good money on it. Okay. Oh, by the way, stick around to the very end. I got an incredible little bonus for you in regards to this. So stick around. But first of all, I want you to understand what this is all about. All right, so let's talk about it. What is a self-directed retirement account? Okay, I think it's an overused term. So people say, oh, this is a self-directed retirement account. So people march in and they say, oh, I want to open up a self-directed retirement account and I want to invest in what I want to invest in. And they go, oh, no problem. Here's the 7 things. Pick any one of these 7. Let's say take Fidelity. So they'll say, we'll open you up a self-directed retirement account and you can pick any one of our mutual funds inside here. Yeah, but I want to buy a cryptocurrency. Oh, we don't do that. I want to buy options or whatever they can. Oh, well, we can't let you do that. All of these things are restricted. So technically, it's self-directed because I go in there and I tell them where I want to put it. It's my personal retirement account. But in reality, it's kind of restrictive. But we think that that's what it's at because I can go to 5 different banks, a credit union. I can go to TD Ameritrade, well, now is Schwab, all of those things, and they're going to say, here's a self-directed. Pick any one of these things in here. Well, that's not self-directed because they're really limiting it. A true self-directed means that you are the administrator and you are the trustee, okay? There's only a couple of ways that you can do that. So a 401k is one instance. So let's just use a real plain vanilla example of it. Let's use that scenario first. So I'm retired, I've worked at a company for a while, I have a 401k, I have a few $100,000 in there, and I want to start managing my own retirement account. So there's a couple of ways you can do this. I can go just like I said, and I can say, hey, Schwab, I want to roll my money over into a self-directed retirement account. They said, no problem, pick any one of these things, and I pick those things and I'm good to go. I can also say, hey, Bank of America, I want you to manage my retirement account and I want to put it over there and you guys, they'll give you an idea of what they can put in there. So I self-direct into those. The best way to do that is if you open up your own business, you start doing a hobby on the side, maybe house cleaning or you've got a yard service or you're doing whatever. You've got a business and you sponsor your own retirement account. Now, you become the administrator and you become the trustee. That is the most pure form of self-directed there is out there. Because what happens once you have that, it's going to be a 401k in most likelihood. Okay, there are different ones out there. But the key is you're the administrator and you're the trustee, which means you determine what you can and cannot invest in. So I can go out there and I have my money over there and I want to buy stocks, bonds, mutual funds, cryptocurrency. I want to buy physical gold. I also want to buy real estate. Okay, I want to buy a real estate. Oh, I got a fourplex over here that I want to buy and I put the money into that property. And, oh yeah, but Sean, you just took money out of your retirement account to buy that. No, I didn't. What I did is I bought an asset for my retirement account. Okay, just like if I bought a mutual fund or a stock, it'd be in the name of the retirement account. Okay, I'm not borrowing money from my retirement account. I'm not doing this. And I know this is going to blow a lot of your minds because we've been programmed that you can't do this. Because if you do this, there's no benefit to the Schwabs or the Bank of Americas of the world out there. And I want you to think about this. What's in your best interest isn't in their best interest. So I think that's kind of a conflict of interest, okay? If I have my own self-directed 401k where I can pick anything to invest in, including real estate, crypto, I can trade stocks, I can do option trading because I am the manager of it. They cannot do option trading because that's called risky. I can determine my own risk in there. So I can go ahead and buy stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or whatever, or real estate. So I go in there and I say, hey, I want to buy that piece of real estate over there. And I'm going to, let's say tax deeds. I'm going to buy a tax deed for $50,000. I buy that property. I need some money to fix it up. I put that $25,000 into it. Now I got 75 into it. Okay, that property is owned by the retirement account. I didn't take money out. Then I go ahead and sell that piece of real estate outside of that, okay? And then the money comes back into my retirement account. So let's say I sold it for a couple $100,000 and I made, I don't know, 125,000. Now my 75 grand turns into $200,000 on one deal. One deal, okay? This is how a true self-directed retirement account works. And if you're not doing this, you're making a big mistake. And look, I could give a rat's you know what you do with your money, but it's your money. Whether you do tax liens, tax deeds, options, cryptocurrencies, multifamily, stocks, gold, physical gold in your retirement account, whatever, that's for everybody's own choice. I do real estate in mine. That's what I do. I love doing real estate in my retirement account because you know what? It makes me the most money. That's my lane that I go in. Here's another little caveat. I'm going to make you stretch your mind a little bit. When you have a self-directed retirement account where you're the trustee and you're the administrator, I can actually leverage an asset within my retirement account. What that means is I can take a piece of real estate. So let's go back to this other piece of real estate that I own for, what did I say, $200,000. Let's say I don't sell it. Okay, I just keep it. And I'm collecting rent, I'm collecting rent, I'm collecting rent, I'm collecting rent. The value goes up. Now it's worth $300,000. I go, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and borrow money from that piece of real estate and do another deal. So I do another deal. I make some money on that. All the profits have to go back into my retirement account because I borrowed the money from the bank and the collateral that they used, listen to this, was an asset that was owned by the retirement account. Because the asset was owned by the retirement account, guess what? All the profits from that deal over there have to go back into the retirement account, and I'm not allowed to pay any taxes on it. It would be illegal. Isn't that amazing? Now listen, this isn't the Saen Higgins retirement account. I'm not Elon Musk that created my own retirement. No, I'm not any of that stuff. This has been in the ERISA code forever, okay? It's just that most people are not aware that you can do this because the challenge with that is this is not in the financial industry's best interest to let you know that you can pick anything you want. I mean, think about this. I'm going to go to Bank of America and they're going to tell me, oh yeah, you can pick anything you want. You don't even need to invest with us. We're going to help you set this up. Really? Not going to happen. But if I do it on my own, now I can go buy, a Fidelity mutual fund. I can trade stocks. I can buy my, I mentioned Elon Musk, my Tesla stock, or I don't want to trigger anybody because, some people don't like Elon. I don't know why that is the case, but whatever the case is, you can invest or do real estate, okay? I mean, think about this. Think about having a piece of real estate that you own free and clear in your retirement account that you're getting some money from. That's an awesome way to make this happen. That's why self-directed retirement accounts work so well. But it's the type you can do. Now listen, there is a ton of information out there. There's solo Ks, there's self-directed IRAs, there's check writing privileges, there's a lot of stuff out there, okay? I've got some great information for you. All you've got to do is click on the link down below. There's two things you can do that. Okay, watch the video inside there. I've got a brand new course on this that I just put out. It'll show you exactly how retirement accounts work, self-directed. If that makes sense to you, at the end of that, we can link you up to some people that can help you set it up correctly, and you can start controlling the destiny of you and your family through your retirement account. This is Saen Higgins saying God bless and good luck. We'll see you out there.